Okay, we're here with the Monmouth contingent, head coach King Rice, and then Justin Robinson, Andrew Nicholas, and Max DeLeo. Coach, opening statement.
Well, Iona's obviously a very, very good team that's coached very, very well. They have very talented kids. Probably was bad coaching on my part to continue to keep running with them, but that's who we are. I think today our kids fought hard enough to win a normal game. You know, in the first half we shot 61%, 54 from 3, 70 from the free throw line, and you're down 12. And then it was like every time we got it to 8, they made another 3. So great coaching job by them. You know, subtle things that happened in the game. Coach Clues was not going to let us run our offense today. He trapped Justin, we throw it away, we throw it to someone else, try to get it back to Justin, they trap him again. So it was a great game plan. I thought that's what they would do. I thought we were prepared. They were better at it than I thought they would be. A lot of credit to Iona. And for our team, you have to go through times like this to be champions. And everybody know we're coming, and we're coming hard, just so everybody knows.
Josh?
When they came out shooting the way they did, as much as they did, was that kind of like the nightmare scenario to start off a game with them just bombing and bombing like that?
Well, no, that's how they play, you know, and coach coaches to it, and he recruits to it, and those guys make shots. Another subtle thing in the game, their main shooters are the only ones that shoot threes. And a guy like Amayo, who's in the game, and he makes you come to him and come off of a shooter, and then Isaiah Williams has one of his best games of the year. Shadrick has been doing that all season. That's why he's one of the best players in the league as a freshman. So much respect for A.J. English, just how he plays. I knew there was going to be a correction in his shooting. Before yesterday, A.J. had been like 5 for 38 in their last 5 games. Correction happened yesterday and continued today.
For the seniors, where are you, how do you guys feel leading the program as it is with this loss?
You know, it's definitely tough. We had a great year this year, and, you know, our team was clicking so well that, you know, you just wish you had one more year with the players we got. It's just an awesome atmosphere, and they're going to do real big things, and it's hard leaving when you know, they got so much going for them, and they're going to be super successful, so it's tough.
For the both of you, obviously the first 3 years there was a lot of losing going on. With the year that you guys had this year, do you feel like you're leading the program in a better place than what you found it?
Yeah, definitely. From when we first got here, we obviously had a lot of ups and downs through our first 3 years, but Max and I believed in Coach and stayed with him. We didn't want to transfer. We believed in what he was doing as building the program, and I'm very happy where we ended up my last year from where we started. So I feel like we left on a very good note.
You know, you're never too happy when, you know, you lose and you're kind of out of it. But like looking back on it, you know, 5 years from now, I think that, you know, when Monmouth has a really strong program and they're doing big things, I think looking back on it, you know, me and Red are just going to be like, you know, that our last year was the start when we really got it going that year.
Coach, just going to ask you, kept David Laurie to 7 points on the day. Was that part of the game plan? I know Dion played very well on defense against him.
Well, I can't say we kept David Lowry from anything. David missed some shots today, but the other guys were making so many, they didn't need him to score. And that's the thing about their team. They score so well and they shoot so many threes, but it's a disciplined basketball team. They are disciplined basketball players, and Coach does a great job of allowing them to play to their talents. And today, David wasn't going, but Isaiah and AJ. That was AJ's best game against us out of the other 2, and he had a pretty good game the first time. But today he controlled the game more than the other times. When they started off so hot, you know, you think there'll be a correction with that, but Coach does a great job of allowing those kids to play, and they share the ball as well as any team that we've seen. And good luck to them.
In regards to the collision between Justin and Kelvin, when Tim was up here, he insinuated that you said that Kelvin was faking it, and then that you two exchanged words. Do you have any comment on that?
Well, you know, I got all the respect in the world for Coach Clues. He coached Carolina guy, Danny Green. That's why I knew him at first. So really, when you coach a Carolina guy, we feel like you're family. So things get hot sometimes. Tim knows I got a lot of respect for him. I thought during the game, Amayo's the strongest kid on the floor. He fell down a couple of times and stayed down. And then when he got up, he was smiling. So that's all I was saying. And then Coach said, well, if my kid's not hurt, your kid's not hurt. And it's like, I don't know, just two guys battling. We'll move past it.
And just to follow that up, did you take offense to the fact that he kept his starters in until there was a minute 25?
No. This is college basketball, guys. He's supposed to leave his guys in. This isn't. I got a son that's 14, and that's what they do. They take the players out. We're all big boys, man. They go at your face. I told my guys, they're coming after us harder today than they did the last two times. Of course he's not supposed to take his guys out. And I took my guys out because I wanted those kids to get a round of applause from our fans, just because they gave us everything. Our kids gave us everything. Nobody thought we'd be here. I truly thought, and I told my kids all day we were going to win this game, and Iona was the better team. But we're coming, and they know it, and pretty soon we'll be the older guys, and we'll see how it goes then.
Right in front here.
Coach, Tim said he thought Isaiah wasn't even 50%. You see he's not doing some of the things he was earlier in the year, but is he such a good shooter that he's still kind of a big asset for them and still tough for you guys to deal with?
He is a big-time player. He's a tough kid. He keeps playing. I watched in warm-ups. He's not 100%. That's why we wanted to crowd him. We just lost him trying to help on the other guys way too much. It's a funny thing. Our defense has carried us all season, and that team today made our defense not look very good. Our defense is still very, very good, and it's going to continue to get better. When I switched to this defense this season, the person who taught it to me said, King, you won't even be good at it this year, so please stick with it. And we led the league field goal defensive percentage. And now we're going to stick with it, and it will get better and better and better when my kids get older. Guys, this is not a sad day for us. It's sad because our seniors and we went down. We are coming to be the top of this league. That's what I'm here for. That's what these guys came to the school for. And we're coming after it every single day. I probably hurt my team today because I kept coming after it today. Maybe we were a little young for that, but that's who we are. We're coming, everybody.
Justin, given the year that you guys just had, added Jalan, added Micah, added a couple of kids coming in, is there any reason to think that you can't be back in this position next season?
We're going to be right back here next year. And hopefully with the guys that we had and the guys that we have right now mature a little bit more, including myself, we look to take the next step. So, pat ourselves on the back for the year we had this year, but we're not content.
Ken?
I was going to ask Max, you had a great game, 21 points. It seemed like you were able to answer some of Iona's shooting with your own fast break points. Was that part of the plan?
Yeah, when we break the press, we always want to try and just go straight at the rim or get an open shot, and that's what you do against teams that press. You got to try and go straight back at them when you break it, and if it's not there, then you pull it out. But I think that when they're trapping and stuff in the press, it just leaves people open, and I got a few open ones, and I made shots I was supposed to make.
Go ahead, Josh.
Any decision yet, without asking too many questions, any decision yet on maybe keeping the season going another week or two?
Well, that's up to Dr. McNeil, and if somebody is thinking about inviting us, we would be honored to continue our season. But Dr. McNeil will let me know on that, and Jeff Stapleton, they'll let me know, but we're a program that's trying to come up. So if anybody invites us to continue to play, we're going to gladly accept. We're going to keep trying to get better and keep moving it forward.
Anyone else? Okay.
And just to the Iona fans, you guys have a great program, and I'm not being defiant. We want to be where you are, and the way to get there is to try to beat Iona. And we have so much respect for the program. It is not a not respect thing. We have respect for them. We want to be where they are, and they don't want us to be up there with them yet. So I think we've shown it's going to be a fun time with us in the MAAC against Iona and some of the top teams. Thank you, everybody.
Great. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.